Hello and welcome back to Weyermann's Whimsy. This is the last alternate idea using elements from the January 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit. We are going to make this little gift bag out of an envelope. I've done this before and I've done it just a little bit wider. This one is a 1/2 inch on each side, so it gives you an inch base, so it gives you kind of a bigger area inside if you've got something a bit flatter. So let's go ahead and create the gift bag. So you're going to need your envelope and you're going to need your scoring mat, whatever you use to score. We're going to score a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, and a 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to rescore, and then I'm going to fold to really soften those lines up so it makes it really easy to fold. So I'm just going to come in to my 1/2 inch mark here, and I'm going to push with my score. I'm going to lighten up a little bit when I get to the top so that I don't end up pushing through the paper. Okay, so that's that one line done. It's not very deep, but it's there. And then we're going to come and we're going to do 1/2 inch again on the other side, lightening up a little bit when we get to the top of the envelope. And then we're going to flip it round and do the 1/2 inch at the bottom. I'm going to flip it over, line that 1/2 inch up again, and just score it again. This just makes it easier to do the folds. And we're going to come in at the 1/2 inch, but I want to, going to do it at the top here on this one so that I can do the other side. So I'm coming in at the 1/2 inch, making sure I'm using my scoring tool, lightening up when I get to the top. And doing the again on this side. We just want to make those score lines really crisp and really easy to follow. So, okay, just going to pop that out of the way. And now I've got really crisp lines that I'm going to be folding on. So I'll fold all 3 of them this way, and then I'm going to fold all 3 of them back the other way, really working that score line so that it is super easy. Now the next bit's just a little bit fiddly, but the easiest thing to do is just try and flatten that bottom piece out. And then you're going to work in your corners. Use your fingernail, your finger, and then just squash it so it comes to a point like that. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just keep working those score lines till you get it to a point, and then you're going to put some tear and tape on it. Just a little piece of tear and tape on each end, like that, and one more little piece on the other side, like that. And then we're going to peel the backing off and just fold that edge over, give it a good push to hold it down. Same thing on the other side. We're going to peel that piece off and we're going to give it a good press down. So there is our base done. Then we just need to take this and fold it in on itself. Just take that, make it a valley instead of a peak. There we go. And then we just fold over on the natural fold of the envelope. So that is your gift box. I'm just going to use a paper clip to hold it closed because I haven't got anything in it yet. You can either use, just moisten this to close it up. You can use ribbon, you can use a clothes peg, you can use a binder clip, whatever you've got. But I want to decorate the front, and I'm going to use up a whole bunch of small pieces that I have left over. So this is from one of the other cards, and I am just going to flat mount this right like that. Just going to overlap the top and the bottom just a smidge. Doesn't matter, it's all good. Then I'm going to use my dots, my adhesive dots, and I'm going to add them to the leaves the lavender frond there, their stem. And you could use this as a card front as well. It doesn't have to be just the front of the gift bag. You can just put it right on a card front. So I'm going to put this in behind. So I'm just going to peel this off like this. Oops, and then I'm going to drop it on the counter. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that on there like that. And we'll do the same thing with the lavender stem or stalk, whatever you'd like to call it. I love working with lavender. My mom grows lavender in her garden, and I have a whole bunch of it tied up with ribbon upstairs on my bookcase. I love it. We're going to place this across the bottom like this. So I just flat mounted that. And then we're going to use, again, our adhesive dots to add the love to this. You could stamp on here. You could put a greeting of any kind on there. I'm just going to use the cutout. We also, of course, have the add-on dies. The Love of Spring dies. You could cut out your own color in that. I just thought I would use up the elements from the kit and go from there. So there we go. So we're going to put that down like that. And then I am going to dimensionalize it onto the front of the gift bag. So like I say, this could go on a card front very easily. I've got, if we were to use this as the card front, that could pop on there just like that and be fabulous. I've chosen to do it on the gift bag, but so we're just going to peel these off. And then I'm just going to pop this down, kind of center it, pop it down, put the base back in the bag. There we go. And then I'm just going to close it with a peg like that. I could even slide that underneath like that. So that is our last alternate idea using elements from the January 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series, and I'll put a reel together with all of the items in one place. Thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.